At this time, I'd like to have any new members please stand up. All right, please stay standing. Stay standing, please. At this time, we're going to have our interactive session with J. Don Reeve leading it in regards to crappie nuggets. So it's yours, J. Don.
We had a few people email in their ideas, so I'm going to call on them and let them. It's just going to be kind of like show and tell for everybody, because at least some of the guys have brought some things to show everybody. I brought some of my junk to show, but we'll just kind of go through all this stuff really quick. So I want to get a hook that's big enough, that's got that gap in there and is made to the bait that I'm using. When you put that bait on there, you want to have that bait right about like that. So you've still got a lot of gap in here. If you're using like a 3-inch Rocky Top or a bigger bait or something like that, and you've got a number 4 sickle hook and a 1/8 ounce head, and that bait's up here like this, what'd you do? Now you've only got this much of a gap between that rubber body and the point of that hook. And what's going to happen? Chances are you're going to hook that fish. But what's going to happen? You're going to hook him here instead of there. If you, with a sickle hook and this kind of body and the proper amount of gap, is a big gap in between there, you're going to catch an amazing percentage more fish up in the roof of their mouth.
We got Ron up here. I'm going to get Mr. Ron up here, and he's going to talk a little bit about Livingston for us.
One thing I'd like to say about especially about the sponsor deal, down there at Livingston, I'll be honest with you, that Trinity County is one of the poorest counties in Texas. It really is. And it just shows you, those guys come down there, I had a list, and by 1:30, they met me at 9 o'clock, and by 1:30 we had her done. We had one person turn us down. Of course, I know them people, but when Jimmy, he's a wheeler dealer now. He did a super job of talking to him.
Oh, he's a con artist. Get it right.
Wheeler dealer, No, he really did good, but what I'm talking about, you know, every tournament we have, there ought to be some people that live close to that lake or know some people. It's effortless. There's a boat ramp there also at White Rock Marina. White Rock, last year, most of the money was won in White Rock Creek, not all of it. But some of these guys going plumb down here on the, they take you an hour you go down there to Cape Royale right in here somewhere, and it take you an hour to get back to the weigh-in. I know 2 guys, Old Shane and Bond, fished there last Saturday. Spider rigged right in there, caught 23 fish, and they had 7 fish weighed over 10 pounds. But that's going to change, and fish are going to go shallow. So I'm telling you right now, it's changing. But there's a lot of fish in the creek. We just need a little time.
Probably the water clarity is not going to be that great for us.
It's not going to be good. You're going to see clear, pretty water. I wish you order, but you ain't. It's not going to be. But it's fishable.
What do you think 7 fish going to win it?
Oh, it'll take 9 or 10 pounds. Yeah.
That's about what I'd say.
Yeah.